This Monster Wants to Eat Me has me really worried. Not because the story's bad, but because in episode 9, Hinako gets a big revelation that Shiori has been lying to her the entire time. And it's actually really hard to watch. Again, not in a bad way, but in a depressing way. Because Hinako is only kept going up until this point because of the promise of death. She is so desperate to just be over with it. She can't continue going, and you really realize how deep to her core she feels that in this episode when she realizes that there is no death for her in the end of her and Shiori's relationship. In fact, she does genuinely care about her and genuinely want her to continue going on, and that's what devastates Hinako the most. Not just that she was lied to, but because she doesn't get the release that she's been looking for, and I'm worried for Hinako. I'm not saying that this is a story that's going to end with her dying, but I've seen a lot of stories like this, and not all of them have the happiest of endings. So I'm expecting in the next few episodes, as we gear up for the finale of this season, and maybe the show, I don't know how much further they're really gonna go, that Hinako's gonna spiral only deeper and deeper. I mean, we see her curled up in a ball crying, wishing for death, and it's such a hard thing because as someone who's had those feelings myself and just wanted it to be all over before, I can really understand where Hinako's coming from. Now, again, I've never gone through what she's gone through, but finding out her relationship with Shiori and the connection that they had and the promise that was made to her so many years ago and their mixed blood and the fact that she's actually repulsive to Shiori, it is all like, I was worried that twisting everything together and combining it in a story that felt not as connected was going to turn me away. I was liking what we got with just people casually helping out Hinako because they see someone who's struggling. Now, it seems like they're doing that, but kind of going way further back than I expected. I'm expecting another reveal to come next episode with Shiori's backstory, because apparently this isn't her first time living among the humans. We see that when she goes on a date with Miko, and she's talking about how she's jealous of Miko's connection with humans, because Shiori's tried to have that connection with humans before and never found it, but seems to have had it with Hinako. So maybe that backstory is going to make me a little less worried about how they're tying everything together, and the character backstories are going to just make so much sense. But right now, with the reveals that we've gotten and just the deep-rooted depression that Hinako's feeling, I'm worried. I'm worried for her. I really am. It is hard to watch at times, but in a good way, if that makes sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like and follow. And as always, stay nerdy.